Tom Curran's Patriots Talk podcast is presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. Make every moment more.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tom Curran's Patriots Talk podcast. It's cutdown day, and the Senator Phil Perry is alongside to give a slack-jawed, holy crap, I didn't see that happening, reaction to the waiving of Bailey Zappe. Now, Phil and I both alluded to it. It's been a bad summer for Bailey relative to what we expected, but the Patriots' sensation from last September, now he finds himself probably briefly out of work. Phil, why in God's name would they release Bailey Zappe? And what's the plan?
Well, they must feel pretty good about being able to get him through waivers and back on the team, Tom, because otherwise, Mac Jones is going to have to be Superman. Can't get hurt, Mac. No, the offensive line is an issue, but you're not allowed to get hurt, friend.
Because Malik Cunningham, of course, we also are has been reported, has also been released.
Also been released, but also not really hasn't been worked as a quarterback, Tom. They had two, which was already thin. They had
the notion that they would waive Zappe, which people mentioned, and Malik Cunningham. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. That Malik Cunningham could play quarterback in 2023. No, that's not going to happen. Go ahead, Phil. Sorry.
I still think Malik Cunningham had two throws that were better than any throw that Bailey Zappe made in preseason. One at the end of the Titans game, one at the end of the Texans game. Be that as it may, it was a bad summer, Tom, and we chronicled it, I thought, thoroughly in the last Patriots Talk pod. So we don't have to rehash everything there, but they must feel as though the tape on Zappe was bad enough that even teams that maybe had interest in him in the draft last year, and there were some, I know, I spoke to teams that were interested in him as a backup, as a prospective backup. Even they would look at his tape from the summer and say, ooh, thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, the physical limitations needed to be overcome by pinpoint accuracy. The accuracy wasn't present. And as we reported many times, the glacial nature of his decision-making was making it so hard for him to get the protection necessary. Part of me wonders, and because so many fans cast their lots so stridently with Bailey Zappe, anytime we've mentioned or put out on social media that Zappe's not having a good camp, we get pushback that, well, nobody would have a good camp behind that line. They're not horrendous on every friggin' play. Yet Zappe had a day when he had 8 sacks at Green Bay. Mac had 5. And the next day during a 2-minute drill, he threw 3 passes into the stands in about 5 snaps. And that was a day the Patriots were kicking the crap out of the Packers. Phil, your point that the transformation from the offense that the Patriots were putting in last year when Bailey Zappe and Cole Strange and Tyquan Thornton were all drafted, flipping now to Pierre Strong as well, the more traditional offense means it's like, yeah, we got all these parts that don't fit the car.
Yeah, I wonder, Tom, how this impacts them in terms of what if, right? Let's say Bailey Zappe gets claimed, even if he wasn't operating the offense the way we've talked about. It's a little bit different for him this year as opposed to last year and certainly the year before that in college. Say he gets claimed. Well, this is a complicated offense. What the hell do they do then? You're going to bring somebody in here who, and I'm racking my brain for former Patriots or former Bill O'Brien, quarterbacks who would have some familiarity with the system. And I'm just not, maybe there's a few out there. I'm just not coming up with any. And I wonder that the one name that I have come up with that I'd love to get your take on. Okay, Bill Belichick guys, maybe there's not any. Bill O'Brien guys, maybe there's not any. I'm not sure if this guy's even on a roster, but would you maybe grab one of Tom Brady's old backups and say, at least he they were running the Patriots offense down there in Tampa Bay.
Well,
would you grab one of if there's a former Bucs court, and I don't even know, like, is Blaine Gabbert on a roster somewhere right now? I don't know.
Blaine Gabbert will work forever.
But you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking for somebody who understands the concepts, the philosophies behind this thing, and those guys would, in theory, have some of that. So that interests me, and I'm Googling Blaine Gabbert as we speak.
Yeah, I'm Googling Case Keenum released. Nothing yet.
Gabbert's with the Chiefs, it looks like. So maybe
well, and that's the thing is
Patrick Mahomes there.
Could the Patriots be interested in dealing? I mean, in trying to trade for a backup. Now, life would be simpler if they didn't get so mad at Brian Hoyer, which is kind of what happened. Yes, he had a horrendous concussion, and yes, he was not that effective when he played last year. When he got that concussion, actually, he was a little effective before he got the concussion. But the Patriots were pretty pissed off that Brian Hoyer would point out to Mac Jones, they're hosing you. So they didn't have any difficulty at all in releasing him, despite the fact they took a massive cap hit. So now they find themselves, they got rid of Hoyer because they were pissed at him. They got rid of Zappe because it was plainly an overreach. And now we've realized that the aspirations for Joe Judge or whoever else thought he was a very capable quarterback were again misread. It was just a misread. And Mac's the last guy standing. They got to, I mean, I said this yesterday. I like Colt McCoy. I think he's more than serviceable. We watched him play last year. I'm not going to the deck for Colt McCoy as being a guy who's going to get you to the playoffs, but hands at 10-2. Is it raining on you right now, Phil?
It is. It's drizzling a little bit.
Shit.
It's just a little bit. It's fine. It's okay right now. What about, so Trace Mix, is there a possibility, Tom, Trace McSorley is the backup quarterback for this team week one?
He really stunk. He was bad. I mean, Zappe was not good, but McSorley was actively bad.
At least he's been around. Here's how about this for somebody who
reports that Thyrick Pitts has been released. Folks, sit down for that news.
You can't tell the people to sit down after you hit them with a grenade like that one.
Hey, get ready for the NFL season with incredible offers from FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets. Guaranteed. Plus, all customers who bet $5 will get $100 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Now is the best time to join FanDuel. The app is easy to use, and you can be on everything from spreads to player props and so much more. So visit FanDuel.com/NSBO and kick off the NFL season with an offer you won't want to miss. That's FanDuel.com/NSBO. FanDuel, official partner of the NFL.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Hope is here. GamblingHelplineMA.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support, Massachusetts. Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369 New York. 21 plus in present and select states. FanDuel is offering online sports wagering in Kansas under an agreement with Kansas Star Casino LLC. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit FanDuel.com/RG in Colorado, Iowa, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Tennessee, or Virginia. 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342 in Arizona. 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut. 1-800-9-WITH-IT in Indiana. 1-800-522-4700 or visit ksgamblinghelp.com in Kansas. 1-877-770-STOP in Louisiana. Visit www.mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. 1-800-522-4700 in Wyoming or visit www.1800gambler.net in West Virginia.
How about this? For the Malik Cunningham fans out there, of which I know there are many, is there any chance he is your backup quarterback week one? Because he is somebody that I do think has a better chance than Zappe of getting through waivers and back onto your practice squad at the very least. And then you dress him and you put him in uniform for the Eagles game.
You know what? You're also going to have Tom Brady standing there ready to go. He will be there.
Great shape, fresh legs, tanned.
Oh, shit.
Off the Serengeti.
Patriots
feeling good.
Additionally, in addition to the quarterback situation, Mac Jones is your starter. Let's look at tight end real quick. Patriots have waived Matt Sokol reportedly, and Anthony Ferkser. And Mike Gesicki's hurt. I think it's spelled DAFUQ. the question I'm posing now?
DA. Oh, I was like, what?
What are we doing?
So here's a bit of
wait,
good news
Maul.
on bit of good news on Gesicki. Out of the Rendon contact jersey, Tom. Looks like he's been a full participant. So I think they're doing okay on that front.
And the Nick Folk deal, inevitable. Eventually he has to go. Well, folks, as it turns out, Phil is right next to Nick Folk. So he's not going to be detailing that, but Patriots have ripped the Band-Aid off. We have quick slants tonight at 6:00. We are going to have all kinds of reaction on quick slants, early edition, BST on our website. Philly, you'll have some next Pats coming up.
Trey Wingo.
Oh, nice. Trey Wingo. And we will plumb through all these moves. Yeah, Tuesday is always a big, busy day, and this day became a lot busier for us. So we're out. Skull Crusher is on it. And Phil, appreciate you.